What's up everybody, my name is Ben Beeman. Now every year is a new opportunity for you to succeed. However, many people do settle for comfort over success. Now today I'm going to be breaking down and talking about principles that you must do in order to succeed this year. Make sure you do watch until the end of the video because each principle is different and they're all equally important, so you're not going to want to miss out on any of them. If you do enjoy the video, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It is 100% free and it means a lot to me. Now the first thing that you need to start doing now is setting goals. And now I don't just mean saying them in your head, but you need to actually start journaling them and writing them down. And on top of them, you need to repeat those goals back to yourself out loud every single day. Actually reading these goals out loud will help them to stay in your head consistently and will help you to stay focused and working towards these goals. Begin this by setting your top 3 goals for 2023. Now when setting these goals, you should set them about one step further than what you think you can realistically achieve. For example, if you have a goal to make $50,000 this year, set that goal to make $75,000 this year, because if you're working towards making that $75,000, you will likely achieve more than if you were working towards $50,000 because it will push you to work harder. This is because if you are trying to achieve something that you truly believe to be impossible, then you will have to work harder than you have ever worked before in order to actually achieve that, or to get as close as you can to achieving that. Now, at the end of the day, if you didn't reach that $75,000 goal, that's nothing to be ashamed about. Really, the principle here is to be pushing yourself as hard as you can to achieve as much as possible. Many people may have the goal to wake up earlier this year, and that may not be what's best for you, and here's why. Now, some people are naturally night owls and are just more productive at night. Now, these types of people should set their schedules so that they're up later at night. Therefore, they can use this time to work towards their goals at night and then sleep in the morning when they wouldn't be productive anyways. Now, I'm not out here hating on morning people. If waking up early in the morning is what works for you, then that's great as well. I'm simply tearing down the myth that you have to wake up super early in order to be successful, because that's just simply untrue. Now, the real goal here is to optimize your sleep schedule to find what works for you personally. Sleep or rest at the time that wouldn't be productive for you anyways, and put in the work at the time that's best for you. Now, this really takes a lot of self-reflection and maybe even some trial and error, so if you've never tried waking up early or working the night away, then maybe give it a try. It may surprise you and may just be your new best habit. It doesn't matter one bit if you set your goals and you optimize your sleep schedule if you don't stay focused. In today's world, it is so easy to get distracted, especially on your cell phone. So turning your phone on Do Not Disturb or putting it in another room while you're working may help you to not be distracted by it so much. Another great way to stay focused is by scheduling your breaks. Both scheduling and timing your breaks can help you to be more focused while you're working. This way you're not worried about who texted you or that you have to take your dog out or one of the other million things that could be distracting you while you're trying to work. Now, a good measure for this, for me personally, is about 90 minutes of work to about 15 minutes of break. This can be split up however you like, and I personally like taking a lot of short breaks, so about 5 minutes of break for every 30 minutes of work that I do. However, some people like working longer and then taking longer breaks. So just like with optimizing your sleep schedule, you really just need to reflect and find what works for you. A very common idea that a lot of you guys may know is that you become like your friends. If you're constantly hanging around a group of people or even individual people who display toxic traits, you will likely also take up those toxic traits. However, the opposite applies just as much. If you're with friends who have a lot of goals and ambitions, you will likely become ambitious and create more goals for yourself. Now, friends are people who you should be able to lay back and have fun with when the time is right, but they're also meant to support you and be honest with you when you need it as well. I highly suggest that you sit down and honestly think about your friends and how they influence you. Are they influencing you to become a better person? Are they helping you to achieve your dreams and goals? If you ask yourself questions like this, it will help you to understand if your friends are good for you or if it's time to find some new ones. As the year goes on, you may begin to move more towards your goals or stray further from them. Because of this, you really need to set a time each week where you can sit down and journal or just think about the progress that you're making. Now, if you're continuing to make progress towards your goals, in this time you should be asking yourself, how can I continue to make this progress? Or what is helping me to make this progress towards these goals? If you've began to stray a little bit from your goals, you should take this time to ask yourself questions like, what stopped me from progressing towards my goals this week? And how can I fix this issue so I can continue to progress towards my goals? At first, this may seem a little bit silly to you, especially if you are progressing quickly towards your goals. However, at some point this year, there is going to be a week or two where you didn't make as much progress as you wanted, and it will be very important to sit down and reflect on why you didn't make that progress so you can switch back to continuing to make progress towards these goals. Now, all of the things that we talked about in today's video will help you to achieve your goals in 2023. However, none of them can be accomplished if you don't believe in yourself. Every year, I see things on social media where people are posting about how this year is going to be their year that they succeed. Let's make that real this year. So make it happen. No excuses this time. If you guys did enjoy this video and would like to see some more of my content in the future, please do leave a comment in the comment section about what you would like to see and hit that subscribe button so you can see some more of my content in the future. On top of that, I really do hope that each and every one of you guys has a wonderful 2023. Now, you may notice that I'm in a little bit of a new studio today if you have watched my videos in the past. This is because I moved back to college, so I will be recording here for a while, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I am going to try to find some art to put up on this blank wall and stuff like that, so do just hang on there. I know it's kind of bland, but I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and if you made it to the end of the video, I really truly appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.